Time to go back to the past to play some games that kick ass. Everything from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and mid 2000s. I am DJ Blaziken, and this is Retro Throwback Thursday. Hadouken! Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys and gals, thps3 Blaziken here, and on for the final part of this Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 Let's Play. That's been a long time coming, for about a month or so. If you haven't noticed how I'm doing these, since it's just a Throwback Thursday thing, I am officially just mass upload or upload when I get these created, and then have them scheduled for a particular Thursday. That's how this thing goes. Now, as for, the whole spiel of timing of when they come out, it's a whole nother deal that I can't seem to get myself to really explain, other than I just select whatever the default is that YouTube selects for that day when I'm uploading these things. So, yeah. Now, initially, how I usually try to start things off is with the collection goals. And then the environment goals. So, we get the ferry done. And then the next thing I'm trying to do here is trying to get the nose blunt, the awning. Still epic feeling on that. Trying to see which of my tricks is exactly the directions I need to press. Let's get back to the action. Now, I'm trying to do all these before I do the destroy, or knock the propeller goal down. And main reason for that is because once I knock that propeller off, everything just goes to crap. As far as usability of the environment. Whereas, like, Los Angeles or a few of the other ones wasn't too affected. But this is the one with the exception because, oh yeah, you got water all around the map. And because, well, duh, this is a cruise ship. And B, trying to deal with the gaps at the front and the back of the ship where the where those doors open, because a sucker goes overboard when I do this one particular goal. So yeah. Now, one thing I will tell you right now that will be coming back shortly will be streams once I find the exact time ratio within my day to do that kind of thing. Now that I got the equipment and I know this is working correctly, I figured I'd do a full Let's Play first before I went back on the streams again. Because last time I did a stream, it was with that crappy easy cap card that kept freezing up at the most random moments within like the first minute of play. So it never really worked. So on the occasion that now that I got good hardware and good software, or I don't think it was so much my software as it was the hardware that was screwing up. So now we got that out of the way, and we know this works fine, we'll be back on streams soon enough. So, yeah. I gotta say, for as far as the goals are concerned, the one on this level that is an insane bitch to do, and I don't put this lightly, is impress the 7 Neversoft girls. Now, there's 2 factors to this. One, you could do like maybe a 2 or 3 trick combo around the first one. Then you have to up your combo amount for each girl after that. Doesn't matter which one you start at and finish with. You can start from the one at the top deck and go to the bottom deck, girls. Or go bottom up, whichever way you want to go about it. But either way, it's kind of difficult. Even with cheats on. So, yeah. And this is probably the second hardest level to achieve the get the secret tape goal on, just because of the placement. And that's pretty much where that goes. Now, the one and only time I've actually been able to do this without cheats is like way back before I discovered cheat codes. And mind you, this was also before the days of YouTube. Even though there was like some video online, it was mostly download QuickTime stuff or very short, maybe 5-minute videos at best. Like all the stuff for the PlayStation Underground back in the day. And there wasn't really too much in a way of a walkthrough via video for this game back in the day. I mean, there is now, but I've just got so used to playing this series like this for years. That's just how I do shit. So, yeah. But I will say here, the next Let's Play will be Ocarina of Time. It'll be a Let's Play or a stream. I don't know which we'll do here, but either way, it's going to be through the Nintendo Wii U. Because I don't really have a way to do a capture card scenario on my 3DS yet. And since, capture card is the best way to go and no one really wants to see a cam Let's Play. Oh, God. That's the one time that trick failed on me. Trying to use moon gravity to my advantage. And there we go. Finally got it. Probably the second hardest goal, the third hardest goal on here is collect skate. The reason that is because of where they placed all the letters. It's very scattered. Even with this small map, which, oddly enough, because Activision and a lot of game companies like to recycle a lot of their work. So, knowing that, they kind of emerged Neversoft with Sledgehammer and a few others for the Call of Duty series, when I saw the hangar, or the map called Hijacked for Black Ops 2, a few of the bits about the ship kind of screamed to me, wait. This is almost a restructuring of the cruise ship map from Tony Hawk. And it wouldn't be too far off from that. Now, there's many reasons to it, but I'm not going to get into the whole rigmarole of it. Just to spare you guys the whole details of what I'm talking about. But those who know it. That they reused a lot of assets from the Tony Hawk series for the Call of Duty series. Because I guess it was just a must. Try to save that green cash. You know what I'm saying? So, they try to do everything they can to save as much dough as they can get their hands on. So that way, they can make the most money come sale time. Now, for anyone that doesn't agree with that, you must be a mindless drone to think in such a way. Because the average consumer could even tell you, straight up, that this whole shebang of reusing assets from old games for the new stuff, it's actually pretty common, and even more so than you think. And apparently, I just took off a vape coil piece without knowing it. And then my keyboard just went kaplunk. So, this is another reason, folks, why I can't do live commentaries. Because when shit happens and I try to have my conscience on the game the whole entire time when I'm actually playing, that's why I don't do streams as well as, let's say, here PewDiePie or McJuggernuggets or Optic Midnight, just to, to name a few big streamers that I'm a fan of. Well, I used to be a fan of McJuggernuggets, but not that much anymore these days. Just because I fell out of it with this Psycho series after the Psycho Kid shoots dad. I was just like, I'm done. I was fine with all the other stuff, sort of, but I mean, granted, I guess we all kind of saw that coming. But at the same time, the whole factor of end of it coming out that, yes, this was fake the whole entire time. I did not know it was fake the entire time until the final episode. I guess in some ways you might say, oh, but that's even more reason to be a fan if he was able to convince you that hard to, convince you that this is real enough. Well, that could be said for a lot of reality TV shows, a lot of the WWE, American Idol, Super Nanny, whatever you want to say, for your favorite reality TV show. But to be honest, none of it is true reality. It is all scripted garbage. You should know it. I have a feeling even that teen mom crap, minus the birth. Minus the whole giving birth part. Although, that could probably be stage 2 for all I know. And these were just adopted kids for the short segment. I don't know what was real of that show and what was fake. All I knew was it did not, I repeat, did not ever do what its supposed mission was supposed to do, which was prevent or derail teen pregnancies. No. Sorry for the rant here, but MTV. We gotta talk. Because you put this out and it aims to help try to curb teen pregnancy, when in reality what you did is glorify it, make it popular, and what was even more sad is I heard a girl in my high school when I was a senior, and I think she was probably sophomore or junior year from the looks of it. She was bragging about being pregnant, and she's like, oh, maybe I'll get on 16 Pregnant or Teen Mom. Be on MTV. I'm sorry, lady, but being famous is not all that it's cracked up to be. And seriously, if all you're wanting is fame and fortune, be my guest. But soon enough, just like with Kylie Jenner about a year or two ago, she said, and I quote, I'm sick of the paparazzi. I wish I would, she didn't want to be a part of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians show anymore. I mean, although she's doing her own show now, but she hated the celebrity life. Partially. Mostly just because of the paparazzi. You don't get any privacy anymore after that. And in a lot of ways, I know. Some people, the Kardashian Jenner families, are a plague on society, but to be honest, the youngest of the Jenner side of the argument, Kylie, may be the one saving grace they have. And think about it. She's the only... Well, her and Kendall. They're the only two that have recognized this whole fame and fortune gig isn't... Or this whole fame gig isn't as cracked up as they thought it was going to be. And they kind of hate it. Although at the same time, they're wonderful businesswomen. So, I guess to put it lightly, trying to finish up this goal here and try to scam out the timer, and I didn't get it. It takes me almost a good 20 minutes to finish up all the goals in this level. You will have noticed that throughout each of the bigger levels, they got bigger and bigger. And more goals added. Or at least the same kind of goals added. Just in different spots. That it takes me a bit longer level to level. And look, here we go. Splash! Man overboard. Deploy the safety anchors. Lower the safety nets. Move it, people! I forget what the other stuff he says, but you'll see here quick. Yep, see? That's the other reason why I usually don't want to... I usually try to keep that goal for last, but I figured I didn't want to make all the points of this playthrough look like a complete, utter goose egg. And the other reason I kind of do this pre-recording is so I don't end up, doing a Let's Play in the vein and style of Sir Dark Side Phil, DSP Gaming. Or hear him say, rage quit, block game mechanics, you do that, I thought I was blocking. I'm blocking. No, you ain't, fool. I hear you smashing your frickin' stick buttons. Yeah, you aren't blocking for shit, man. In fact, I've actually played that fool once. Wrecked his career on Street Fighter 4, by the way. And, like, what the hell? Like, you could clearly hear in his streams, when he's claiming he's blocking, you still hear him going, mashing the frickin' buttons left and right. Like, that ain't blocking, bitch. You still try to do combos while claiming to block. It just doesn't work that way, son. So, tough luck. So, and any person who calls himself a quote-unquote former pro fighting game player should know the blocking mechanics and combo mechanics and so on and so forth. And, and to those who say, oh, games like Street Fighter are dead, Killer Instinct's dead, Mortal Kombat's dead, bullshit. If they were dead, there wouldn't be a tournament scene. And a DSP, sir, I saw a video of, or an archive of one of his streams, where he said, and I quote, I forget which one it was, I think it was Dragon Age Inquisition. He's either Dragon Age 2. I forget which Dragon Age it was one of those streams. But he's complaining about having to lower his stream quality for the League of Legends tournaments. And he says the League of Legends is old and is dead to him. Or is dead, period. And I'm just laughing because he has no clue the tournament scene for League of Legends. He has no clue how popular it truly is. So, you know what? Phil, epic failure on your part. Because the game's far from dead. It's far from unpopular. In fact, it's probably the most popular, or one of the most popular PC games, right alongside that of Dota 2, CSGO, Overwatch. Well, Overwatch is actually on all platforms. Let's see here. I mean, if we're just talking exclusives here, those PC titles have a lot of an audience that watches it and plays it. And they're still making updates. They're still making, new skins. They're still doing updates regularly every month for new stuff. So, to call the game dead is a far equation, in my opinion. What you could ever have it be. Now, does it say DDR is dead? Technically, it is not. It may be here in the United States, sure, because we haven't really seen a new DDR game for the consoles or PC or that many DDR arcades brought here to the States, and the audience isn't what it used to be, and it's gone back to sort of that more niche base that once had. So now, as I finish up here, all goals complete. We're done here with the cruise ship. Unlocked Wolverine. Like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Throwback Thursday.
No.
Peace out.
No lag. Go. Yeah.
Oh, that one came through. What the? Hurt yourself. What are you saying? Oh.
it missed.
Hey, let me try it.
That one's from earlier.
Oh.
Let's try to see where the next one is, and I'm not even sure.
Never stop. I don't even know where.
Ready?
Yeah. Which way is it coming?
It doesn't matter.
Which way is it coming?
It doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
He's gonna flick him, I think.
What? Come on. I didn't even hit you that hard. It was a slap. Bring it on.
Oh, what's up? Look at that, pound for pound, thinking he's the best.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sick. Oh, that was a good one, dude. Dude, that was a good one. Something like that.
Oh, ouch kick.
Look at this.
Hello. Try not to look too confused. Blow the camera kiss. Blow the camera kiss. Kiss? No, she sees Logan. She's home right now.
You gonna get off, baby? No. You gonna go off? Good one.
You did it!
Holy moly! Holy mackerel! Oh!
Ralph lives far, but he gets in his car and he drives down with his face. Jimmy thought he'd give singing a shot and he
Do one of these. Okay, that's good. That's good.
420.
All right, Matt, start us out, buddy.
Where's Matt?
Okay, do one more.
I did again.
Yeah, yeah. They like the hits.
Okay. Let's see. How should I do this one? This one. Hard. Come on, like hard.
Whatever. If I hadn't slammed, it'd be alright, but that really hurt a lot.
Give me Spidey
obviously a little bit more formed for steam.
No, I mean, I took the chance and I paid the price. But I'm sure they're gonna use that, right? And they'll be like, last thing Spidey does, slam. Everyone's gonna laugh. I saw you. Everyone saw you in the new video game. Slamming Spider-Man. You suck.
Yes.
Godzilla.
They are going to send a courier over here, but we need to test the DVD first.
Is that DVD done yet?
I don't know. Go check, birthday boy.
White shirt.
You like that?
You'll just stay late.
You like that?